Hi, welcome to 3 Things Thursday with Robert Hertel. So we know that there's low inventory in most places across the United States. But we also know that if you want to make real estate a long-term career and have a lot of success, you have to be a dominant listing agent. Otherwise, you're a dominant buyer's agent and you want to pull your hair out of your head and spend a lot of money on gas. I don't want that for you. You don't want that for you. But then the question is, how do you become a dominant listing agent in a low inventory market? Now, we can go over many tools and tips on how to do that, but that'll take hours of film, right? Many videos and all those other things. And I know that you don't want to listen to me for that long. Heck, I don't even want to listen to me for that long. So I totally get it, all right? But what I've done is I put together 3 tools that you can implement in your business that can help you generate more listings today, okay? Now again, there's many more, but let's just focus on these 3. If you can nail down just these 3 for now, it will help you generate more listings to close out 2017 in a monster way and help you move it into 2018. Because here's the thing. In most places, it doesn't look like the low inventory problem's going away anytime soon. Okay? So you need to know how to generate listings in a low inventory market for now and the future. And you know what? Realistically, even in a high inventory market, you still want to generate more listings, so these tips will still work out for you. So let's jump right into it. 3 tools that you can implement in your business to help you generate more listings in a low inventory market. All right, so here we go. Number 1 is this. Seems very simple, but yet a lot of agents don't do it. You have to prospect for listings. Okay? Now here's what I mean by that. Okay, we'll prospect. We're obviously prospecting. Prospect specifically for listings. Right? Now, first thing is this. Past client centers of influence. That should be the big bulk of your business. Now we cover this a lot, so I'm not going to go too much into it, but you have to contact your past clients and centers of influence and ask for listings. Not just, hey, how's it going? How's the family? By the way, if you know anyone, looking to sell their home, let me know. No. Who do you know that's looking to sell their home in this market right now? Hey, did you know 55 homes closed escrow in the last month? 30 sold for list price and above? When that happens, usually 5 or 6 more sell. Who do you know that's looking to sell their home right now? Okay? You have to ask specifically for listings. Here's the thing in regards to your past client centers of influence. For those of you that say, well, I get all my business from referrals, that doesn't necessarily mean you're getting enough business from referrals. Okay? Well, I'm getting all my business from referrals. Well, how many people in your database? 100. Okay, great. Let's say you should be getting a 10% return. You should be closing 10 deals. Are you doing that? Well, I'm closing 5 or 6. Great. So all your deals are from referrals. That's great. But you're still not getting the amount of referrals that you should be getting on closings. Okay? So it's a different mindset there. You have to actually call them and ask for listings. Okay? Make sure you're doing that. I go back to this stat. National Association of Realtors did a study in 2016 of sellers. 70% of sellers were willing to use an agent they'd used in the past, but only 25% did. Okay? Just shows a lack of follow-up, lack of asking for more business. Okay? Prospecting for listings, going after expired listings. Now here's the thing. Don't just go after new expired listings like everyone else is. Go after old expired listings. They had their home for sale a couple of years ago. There was some motivation. Maybe it was the price. Prices have gone up. Maybe their finances have changed. Maybe work changed. Whatever caused them to not put their home back on the market, maybe they're ready to do that now. Go after old expired listings. Okay? Those are hot leads, people looking to sell their home for sale by owners. Those are people that obviously are looking to sell their home. They don't think that they need you. They can sell it on their own and save the commission. Know your objection handlers. Go after them. Prospect specifically for listings. Okay? For rent by owners. Now they're looking for somebody to rent it, but it's an investment property. They might be looking to sell and cash out. So contact them. Looking for people to sell their home. Okay? So prospect specifically for listings. Right? That's the key. Okay? Some of us are prospecting just to prospect, just so we can say we're doing it. Some of us are prospecting for buyers because it's easier. There's more buyers out there and you can just set them up with a lender. Now that's fine if you run across that, but have your mindset of prospecting specifically for listings, going after listings. Okay? Focus on that. If you focus on that and have the mentality on that, I'm telling you, the way you prospect and how you prospect will change. All right? So focus on that. Number 2 is this. You get a listing appointment. That's not number 2, okay? I'm just saying you got number 2. We're getting to number 2. You got the listing appointment. Number 2 is this. Win the listing before you even get there. Now, if you've ever listened to Mike Ferry, if you've ever listened to Neil Schwartz, we know about the 5-step listing process. All right? Make sure you're doing that so you win the listing before you even get there, okay? Most people set up the listing appointment. They go, okay, Thursday at 4. Great, see you Thursday at 4. And then you never contact the client again. You just show up Thursday at 4. How's your show ratio when that happens? Okay, probably not very good. You're cold calling somebody and saying, I'll be there Thursday at 4, and you're just hoping that they're there as well. Your show rate's going to go down. I know it is. You don't even have to answer. I know it is. Okay, I track these things. Okay, so here's how you win the listing, because they're probably competing, right? They're probably looking at multiple agents. They're having you compete against other people. Win it before they even have a chance. Here's how you do that, okay? Number 1, pre-qualify the seller. You set the appointment Thursday at 4, great. Now pre-qualify them. You have the pre-qualifying script. The other agent's not doing that. Bam, you're one step ahead. You're more professional because you're asking more questions. You know more information, which gives you more ammo when you're going into the presentation, right? So there's number 1. Number 2, send out a pre-listing package. Well, I don't send out pre-listing packages. Send out a pre-listing package, okay? And make sure it's not just about you. Look at me. This is me. This is what I've done. This is my family. This is my dog. I don't care. Okay? Make it about them. This is your property. This is what it's worth. This is some information about me, some about my company, but send out a really nice package or drop it off. The other agent's not doing that. They're just showing up Thursday at 4. You're sending out a really nice package. They get it in a FedEx, like, wow, look at this. Robert sent me this really nice package. It's colorful. It looks good. Man, that's professional. Boom. 2 steps ahead. You pre-qualify to 1. Pre-listing package, you're 2 steps ahead already. Haven't even gone to the listing yet. Number 3, call back and confirm. Hey, just want to confirm Thursday at 4 still works for you. Yeah, it does. Great. So now you have confirmation rather than just showing up and hoping. By the way, did you receive my package? Yeah. Do you have any questions? Yeah, I did. You said my home is worth $600,000. I was looking for $650,000. Okay, great. So price is an issue. We'll make sure to address that Thursday. Any other questions? Yeah, you said on the net sheet your commission's 6%. That's way too high. Great, commission's an issue. We'll make sure to address that Thursday. Before you even walk in the door, you know the objections. So now you can practice your objection handlers if you don't know them already, and you sit down totally confident going, hey, you said price was an issue. Let's address that. Smiling and confident as can be. That's a lot better than being at the kitchen table and that you show them the price and they go, what is this? I want $650. Now you're in a struggle right at the kitchen table. All right? Avoid that. Get the objections before you even get to the house. Plus, after they vent to you their objections over the phone, they calm down a little bit. So when you get there, they're a little easier. As opposed to, again, at the kitchen table, they're all fired up, right? It's tough to win that. Know the objections before you get there. Number 4, arrive 15 minutes early, okay? Now, I understand for some of you, 15 minutes early means 5 minutes late. That's not what I'm talking about, all right? Actually arrive 15 minutes early. Not necessarily at their house, but in the area. Drive around the neighborhood. Are there any for sale by owners? Are there any new listings? Maybe that you missed on your comps that they're going to ask about that you need to know about. Maybe there's something in the neighborhood that could help or hurt the value. Okay? I didn't realize there was a nice park next door. That could help the value. I didn't realize that the house across the street is vacant. It's got dead grass, a hole in the roof. It's a complete eyesore. That could potentially hurt the value. Okay? So know that 15 minutes early. Plus, you do that, you get there, you practice, you're calm, you're cool, collected. You get to the door on time, you're super professional. You're not racing because you got there right at 4 o'clock when you're supposed to be. You're running up to the door, sweating, going, all right, I'm here to go. That's not very professional. That doesn't look as good, all right? So, look it. You've pre-qualified, you're 1 step above. You've sent out pre-listing package, you're 2 steps above. You call back and confirm, got the objections, you're already 3 steps above. You arrive 15 minutes early, you're prepared, you're calm, you're collected. You know everything about the neighborhood, you're 4 steps above. By the time you walk in the door, you're already 4 steps ahead of everybody else, all your competition. You've won the listing before you even got there. Okay? Because you walk in there going, man, this guy, this gal, yeah, they were professional. I mean, they did a lot before we even got here. The other agent just showed up Thursday at 4. Okay? Win the listing before it even happens. Okay, that's number 2. All right, number 3 is this, which is actually number 5 in the 5-step listing process, is based on your listing presentation. But here's what I'm saying for number 3, is you have to give an A+ presentation. In today's market, with low inventory and multiple offers on every home and multiple agents competing for every home, you can't afford to just wing it. You can't afford to give a B-level presentation. You can't afford to give a B-plus level presentation. You have to give an A-level presentation. I don't care how many times you've done a deal for this person. I don't care if it's your mother, your father, your best friend. I don't care. You have to give an A-plus presentation every single time. Okay? You got to bring it every single time. You cannot afford to lose a listing. It's too important. Everyone is too important because of the low inventory. So you got to be prepared. So what does that mean? That means you have to know your presentation. Practice your presentation daily. Record your presentation. Upload it so your coach can review it. And you guys can go over it. This is what you did good. This is what you need to work on. So that way when you get an actual appointment, presentation's Thursday at 4, I'm ready. I've been practicing. I've been role playing. I've been videotaping it. I got it down. Okay? I'm going to give an A-level presentation. You can't afford not to. Okay? It's too important in this market. So give an A-level presentation and make sure that the presentation is about them. Okay? You're giving a little information about yourself and your company, but it's about them, their motivation. Mr. and Mrs. R, you said you wanted to get to San Diego. I can help you do that, to get to San Diego, to get this price, to get these. It's about them and their motivation, their dreams, their goals, getting their home sold. Make it about them. Not all about me and what you do and how glorious you are. Okay, it's about them. However, make sure that you're giving the 3 to 5 things that make you different. Okay, it's incorporated in there. What makes you different than any other agent? Maybe it's that historically your homes sell for above asking price. Or the average home in the area sells for this, your average home sells for that. The average days on market in the area is this, your average days on market's this. Maybe you're with a company that has a big international branding. Okay? Maybe you also provide additional websites, YouTube videos, all these things for listing, professional photos, drones. Maybe you have another platform like auction or anything along those lines. Okay? What is it that separates you from everyone else? Okay? Make sure you have those 3 to 5 incorporated in your presentation. So it's mostly about them, but make sure you have those 3 to 5 things incorporated that give them that little hook. Okay? So you've done all of this, right? You've prospected, you've looked for listing, you've done all this prep work, the package, the pre-qualifying, all those things. So by the time you walk in the door, you're super professional, you've pretty much already won the listing, and then you give an A-level presentation with the 3 to 5 benefits and tapped into their motivation. Why wouldn't they use you? You're going to win every time. All right? So follow those 3 steps. Again, there's more to it, but if you just follow those 3 for now, I'm telling you, your mindset will change, the amount of business you do will change. All right? You're going to generate more listings. You're going to be a dominant listing agent in a low inventory market. Okay? That's your 3 things Thursday for the week. Please subscribe to my channel so you get all my coaching videos, usually a couple a week. And if you have additional tips on how to become a dominant listing agent in low inventory market, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear about them. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week.